shift. Everything was survival. But that limitation created something beautiful. When you have nothing, you get creative. You turn consumer products into instruments. Standard turntables became laboratories. And Flash, with all that discipline from his rough childhood, became the scientist. He started by watching DJ Kool Herc, who figured out you could extend the instrumental break by using two copies of the same record. But Flash took that idea and perfected it into something called the quick mix theory. Picture this. He's playing the drum break on one turntable. While that's playing, he's listening in his headphones to find the exact same spot on the second record. The moment the first break ends, he cuts to the second turntable, where the beat is already queued up perfectly. Then he backspins the first record to the start of the break, back and forth, endlessly looping that same few seconds of drums. The dancers went crazy. The MCs had a bed of beats that never stopped. Flash had turned the turntable into a percussion instrument. This technique wasn't just about entertainment. It was about creating a continuous foundation that allowed breakdancers to showcase their moves and MCs to develop their rhymes without interruption. The parties in the Bronx needed this because the energy had to stay constant. The crowd had to stay engaged, and Flash delivered that with mathematical precision. Every transition was calculated. Every beat was intentional. This level of technical mastery separated him from everyone else. People would come from all over just to watch him work, to see his hands move across the equipment with surgical accuracy. But perfection required perfect tools, and the equipment didn't exist yet, so Flash built it himself. He invented the Slip-O-Mat, that smooth piece of material under the record that lets you scratch without messing up. The turntable speed seems simple now, but it changed everything. Before that, you couldn't manipulate records rhythmically. Flash made scratching possible. Then there was the headphone problem. He needed to hear both turntables at once to make his transitions flawless. Commercial mixers didn't have that feature. So what did Flash do? He took wires from old stereo components, spliced them together, and glued them into his mixer with crazy glue. He literally engineered his own cue system, and it worked. Now he could pre-listen to the next record and make sure every transition was seamless. Flash had a rule he called the biblical law of DJing. You must never go into the whack part, never play the boring section, never make a mistake. In the competitive environment of Bronx Park jams, one mistake could end your reputation. But for Flash, this perfectionism was about more than ego. It was about control when your life has been unstable, when you've